dietitian Stephanie Skonos. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
Doing well.
Yeah, Nate, welcome back. And Stephanie, your first time on the morning show.
It is.
Great.
I'm just getting through Halloween, and I cannot tell you how much candy I've binge eaten. Oh my goodness. Am I going to be okay?
You probably are, but
That's common, isn't it?
yeah, it is. It starts at the end of August when it goes on sale, and we buy it and replace
Yeah.
it twice before the actual holiday, and then nobody comes to the door, and it's
See?
left over, and it spills into the Thanksgiving holiday. So why start anything new?
You are, yes.
Yeah. So
I
then
just
it kind
realized-
of goes. Yeah. So that's why January 1st is so important to people, but it lasts about one day.
You know, I think getting ahead of that January 1st really is so important, right? I mean, people are waiting to January 1st, and then we're going to, treat our bodies awful over the holidays? What's a good way to get through the holidays?
Okay, so it's a mindset shift.
Okay.
So each day is just another day. Thanksgiving is actually just another day, but the food is different and it's special and it's unique. But if we practice moderation, and moderation is really just being consistent with some changes that we can live with long term. It's not like when patients or people or the population generally tries to follow food rules that they find online, things like, a low carb diet or intermittent fasting, all these like quick fixes that are promised to us. It's very rigid, it's very all or nothing, and the first thing that kind of interrupts that food rule that I've, promised myself, I have to quit.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? They bring pizza into work and I want to partake, but I'm on my keto diet or I'm on my intermittent fasting thing and it's not time to eat, so I have to quit. And then I do a lot of negative self-talk. I'm going to be bad. I'll start over tomorrow, which is not true because it's Friday. Nobody starts anything on a Friday. And so the idea is really to rather than try and follow all these rules out there, it's a much better approach to make decisions. So we swap rules for choices. And part of making a choice is thinking about the decisions we're going to make. So number one, check in. Am I hungry? Am I thirsty? What are my options? So if I'm hungry at lunchtime and they bring in pizza, but I brought my lunch, I have a lot of options here. Yes, I am hungry, so I'm going to have a slice of pizza. I'm not saying that I'm only going to have one slice, but I'm going to take a slice. I've got my apple, my sandwich, my carrot. I'll take my carrots. I'm going to take my calorie-free beverage. It's called water. It's this amazing thing. And I'm going to get through my apple, my carrots, my slice of pizza, drink my water, and then I'll decide, was that enough? It's choices, not rules.
Now, we all have food we can't live without on Thanksgiving. Like, for me, it's rutabaga.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, what about you, Nate?
Sweet potatoes.
There you go.
Yeah.
I love stuffing.
Same.
Okay, yeah.
So should you, if there's something about your food, your favorite, that's unhealthy, should you just wipe it off your plate?
No, because there's nothing that's unhealthy. It's really about making those decisions around what I choose to eat and how much, which has to do with that plate diagram, right? So we make decisions. So I don't know, do you want to show the plate?
Yeah, let's look at the
do it.
plate.
Okay, so here we go. All right, so let me start with the bottom right corner where it says protein. So many times at Thanksgiving, there's several options for protein. We got to think this through. So there might be turkey, there might be ham, there might be cheese cubes as part of an appetizer, there might be deviled eggs. So I'm going to thoughtfully pick my proteins and decide what am I going to enjoy most. Because if I just take everything because it's there and I eat it, I know where I'm gonna end up. Because before I even make any of these decisions, I have to decide how do I want to feel when I'm done.
True.
Because I know how to do it the old way. And if I'm gonna try it differently, I'm gonna really thoughtfully select what it is I want. So I'm gonna put some turkey on my plate. I'm not into ham or deviled eggs. So I'm gonna fill my 1/4 of my plate with turkey, okay? And that's about a palm-sized portion. All right, now, let's go to where it says grains. Another word for this could be carbohydrate choices if someone has diabetes. So it might be things like cornmeal casserole, or it could be corn, potatoes, sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes. It could be a roll. Really, the cranberry sauce kind of goes in that section, even though it shows up on the side of the protein. But point is, I'm going to select the things I'm going to enjoy most. For me, I'm going to I'll skip the roll. I'll skip the mashed potatoes because they're kind of common. I'm going to select like sweet potatoes and dressing, things that I don't have very often.
A lot of times I've already gone through like 10 rolls before we even sit down
Yeah.
because
Okay.
it's the one thing that's available. So I'm
Right.
on it now.
Okay.
I'm going to-
Yep.
I say skip the salad. Who has salad at Thanksgiving?
Well,
That's-
maybe at
that's- wait,
Thanksgiving, I don't know.
Well,
but
you know,
depends
so-
on what kind of salad.
So can you put that?
Yeah, we'll throw it
back
right
up?
back
I
up.
got to talk about my
Yeah, there you go.
non-starchy
Yeah.
vegetables. So the carrots, the green beans, the salads, something raw is really helpful to have at the meal because it takes a lot of extra chewing. It kind of extends the time of the meal. It kind of slows us down. Green bean casserole isn't really a free food, but it could go on the left side of the plate in a portion that you're comfortable with, and have something else that's kind of more simple, like the cooked carrots, or maybe some raw vegetables, carrots or celery, and then a calorie-free beverage.
Now, Nate, people might be surprised to learn that the Center for Family Health has a registered dietitian.
We do. So Stephanie's part of our support services department, right? So we have our behavioral health, we have our community health workers, we have our dietitians, and that all kind of goes into that holistic approach to care, right? And Stephanie has actually been at the center since 1991.
That's awesome.
Really?
So yeah, she's an absolute expert in this area.
Legend,
so,
if you will.
yes.
And restaurant business is in your history too.
Right, so I've done a lot of different things. I've been a restaurant owner. I was in the Peace Corps in Central America. I have done just a bunch of stuff, but anyway, yeah.
Awesome. We're getting ready for winter. Are you? I think the center is gearing up for
Yes.
A lot of walk-ins.
Yes.
vaccinations.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Are flu shots going right now?
Yes.
Pretty
Yep,
good?
we have
Yeah.
our flu shots. We have our COVID-19 vaccines. Yes.
And
In our brand new walk-in clinic. So yeah,
How's that going?
it's going great. Yeah, it's going really well.
How about the pharmacy?
Pharmacy's going wonderful. We have our drive-through open.
And that's available to anyone.
It is available to anybody. Absolutely, yes.
Are you timing how long it takes to get through the drive-through?
We have not done that yet. We'll do that, and I'll report back next time.
All right, so Andy is giving up Diet Coke, allegedly. Is that going to improve his health?
Probably because sometimes the beverages that we choose many of them come before water, and sometimes I'll explain to patients, if you took a Diet Coke and put it in your houseplant, it's going to die. If you put regular Coke in your houseplant, it's going to die. And the body just really appreciates water because it's kind of like what we're made up of, like, most of us, 80 plus.
I'm feeling good about my choice.
Good.
I
And
really am.
I don't know. I heard Diet Coke, you're going to die. Is that what you said?
No, that's not. If you put Coke in a house plant, it's going to die.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Get your
All right.
facts straight,
So we
right?
make healthy choices, be sensible, and if anybody has any questions, you're the go-to.
call.
Yes,
Yeah.
reach out. Absolutely.
Wonderful. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Nate Nimtz and Stephanie Skonos from the Center for Family Health. More of the morning show after this.